Hey guys, Austin here, and welcome back to another Pixelmon video here on the channel. If you guys haven't seen the latest video I posted, Pixelmon has added two new gyms to their world, one being the ground gym, the other being the fire gym. So in today's video, I'm going to sort of go over the ground gym, everything that's unique about it, the differences to the grass gym, and sort of talk about how to defeat the gym itself. So if you guys have been enjoying the Pixelmon content, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below your favorite thing about the ground gym and its town are in the comment section, and let's get right into this. So I'm gonna sort of just kind of run through and look through every house, and I'm gonna be treating this like you guys have never seen this village before. So just to keep in mind, as all the villages are, there you have a ton of houses, a ton of NPCs, a ton of quest givers. They always will have a Pokemon Center. They always will have a market. So you're going to want to make sure you always explore the entire town. Any sort of chest, armor stand, any barrel, you want to look in just to make sure that there is not anything new within them in terms of loot before you take on the gym, because you are going to need every item possible to take down these new gyms. Check underneath every trapdoor, check just to see if there's any loot. Pay homage to the Golurk statue, because the ground gym is worshipping the Golurks, as well as the fact that you won't be encountering them in your gym battle. Now, of course, they have changed how the well, not they've changed, but the generation will work differently depending on which one you find, of course, and it will always, like, where the structures are will be different, but one of the places you're going to want to check out are the shopkeepers. It's like a saloon style building, which is really, really cool. Of course, once again, you want to look in all the chests and make sure you're getting all the items you could possibly ever want in terms of loot for your Pixelmon adventure. Check out the shopkeepers, see what kind of items they have. You might need some of them for your encounter with the gym leader. And of course, all the different NPCs you'll be fighting along with them. Next to the gym down here, we have another massive building. This is, I think this is just a house. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's an actual, like, structure. We have the daycare center over here. If you guys need to breed up any specific Pokemon before you enter battle, of course, as always, check the loot to see if you need anything from it. If we head over here, again, the generation is kind of weird, so just bear with it on that. The Pokemon Center is right next to the gym, so you'll be able to, of course, heal up your Pokemon, take a look at if you need any specific loot. Check in the back here. There's actually some items, as you can see, within this back storage room area. So yeah, explore everything before you go on to take the gym. They've worked so hard on these structures, all the gyms, all the different town houses that are spawning and stuff, so you might as well explore it all before you take on said gym, because the gym is not going to be a cakewalk. So this is the gym entrance. This is overall what it looks like. Again, I'm not sure if each gym looks the exact same in the ground area or if they'll look differently. This is just the one I found, so I'm going to be going at this as if this is the first one I ever found, and we're just going to check out every single trainer. I'm going to show you guys what kind of Pokemon they will have. I'm not sure if they will always be the same or not, but as you can see, this first trainer has literally a full team of mostly ground types. They're obviously a mix, but there are newer Pokemon like Ursaluna here. I know we're not used to taking on the Hisuian Pokemon in gym battles, but just keep in mind, whenever it says they're level 100, but equal boss essentially means they will be equal to the level you are fighting them at, which means if you have level 50 Pokemon, you will fight a level 50 boss. If you have level 75 Pokemon, they will all be level 75. Now, what makes this gym interesting is there's actually a parkour that you have to do to get through the area. So when you come up here to, after you've done your first set of parkour to the next equal boss, again, another full team. Actually, it's the exact same full team again, which is interesting. However, keep in mind, again, that if you need to heal any of your Pokemon after each battle, you can go right back to the Pokemon Center and then continue on. Now, I think these guys have encounter on site, which means if you get near their, like, radius, they will just auto-battle you, so just keep that in mind. Again, another team of ground types. This one has a Garchomp on his team, which is going to be pretty devastating. The parkour then leads outside, as you can see. It will go and loop around right about over here, I think. Yeah, so it loops back around right here, and then you encounter your first epic boss. So the epic boss will be, I believe it is I want to say 40 levels. Actually, I can just check. Let me purposely lower my level to 50 and enter battle. So 80 levels. So that's 30 levels difference, just so you all are aware. And of course, you cannot leave the battle. I'm just going to let him get KO'd because there's no way I would be able to defeat this guy. But again, looking at his team, he's got a very crazy team. He's got a Quagsire. He's got another Ursaluna. Ursaluna seems to be very prominent here. Of course, being a Hisuian Pokemon, it is newer, and I'm sure, I don't know how many of you guys played Legends Arceus, but as you know, you never really actually fight Ursalunas in that game, so this is going to be really your first experience with that. Next up is the Legendary boss, which I will Pokeheal just to check out what the level difference is. So that will be 40 levels above your top trainer, or your top Pokemon, and again, full team of ground types. We got a shiny Nidoqueen, it looks like. We got a Flygon, Golem, etc. Just keep in mind, however, even if you're coming in with a team of different levels, it will always take the highest level of your Pokemon before it will allow you to, before you do the battle. So just keep that in mind. So don't come in with like all level 6s and then one level 50 and think the Pokemon are only going to be like 20. It's not going to work that way. And then of course we have the gym leader at the top as an equal boss with the full team, with a Clodsire, a Groudon. I believe all the gym leaders have at least one legendary now to their teams. Also, little bit of a note and fun fact I learned recently how these gyms are working is the gym leader specifically has perfect stats, abilities, and moves for all of their Pokemon, whereas the regular boss NPCs you will encounter up to this point have imperfect stats in different ways, and the gym leader is an equal boss for that exact reason, because while you are fighting a legendary trainer right before the gym leader, which is 40 levels above, if they made the gym leader actually a legendary gym leader or whichever, it would be impossible to defeat, because again, they have perfect stats, perfect abilities, and moves on every single one of their Pokemon. So I'm not going to spoil what their actual moves are or anything. I'll let you guys experience that, but just keep that in mind. I also won't spoil what the moves are, but just keep in mind it's going to be one heck of a battle. They specifically made the gyms more difficult than the battle arenas. The battle arenas, I would say, are the things you're supposed to do first in Pixelmon now in terms of like training or as a challenge, and then after that will be the gyms, and then after that the battle towers. I don't know if you guys have seen my videos showing off the battle towers in Pixelmon, but they are probably the most difficult thing in the game, I would think. And the gyms are now a close second, because these aren't like your gyms from the regular Pokemon games anymore, everyone. You have to actually create a good team to fight them. You can't just come in with one level 50 and smoke an entire gym leader's team. You're going to have to actually think about strategy. Sure, you could say, well, if I just make a team of water types, I'll be good, right? Well, I imagine the Pokemon are like, they've given them moves to counter water types. At the very least, it's still a full team of 6 you're fighting against, so it's not going to be a cakewalk regardless if you come in with a full, like, oh, I've got all water types, I can beat the ground gym, you know what I mean? Or grass types, etc. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say with this guy. And of course, once you defeat the gym leader, you can exit via this water source, which is conveniently placed right here. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Oh, there's a Wiglet right there. Shouts to Wiglet. Or not, but there seems to always be an exit that you can leave the top of the gym right here also, looks like. I don't know if that's intentional, but you can just go outside here and walk around if you want, or you can steal all the gym's decoration blocks if you so choose. Either way, that is going to do for the ground gym and town. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, consider subscribing if you're new. If you want to see the full showcase for this update that is soon to come out, check it out on my channel. At least the time I'm recording this video, they have not officially released this update yet. I was lucky enough to be given an early access version of this version, but it will be out on their website within the next, I would say, about 24 hours, maybe 48 hours max. So just be sure to take a look at that, and I'll also be posting on my community page whenever the update is fully live, so stay tuned for that. Either way, hope to see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.